AI can make your life easy when it comes to project planning. If you've just done some brainstorming, came up with an idea, and now you want to see how feasible that idea is, AI can come to the rescue. With little effort, AI can give you some understanding on the feasibility of moving forward. In this video, I'm going to explain how you can do that. When doing project planning, one starting point is to consider all the resources that we have. In a Word document, I have provided a biography of the 5 different team members that we're going to use for this simulation. Each has different skills and attributes. I'm now going to upload this file into ChatGPT 5. Now, there are many approaches that you could take. For the approach that I'm taking, I'm going to be very explicit by telling ChatGPT that I'm undertaking feasibility planning. And in the first step, I'm uploading the biographies of all the different team members, and I'm going to see if we can all contribute to this project. As you can see, ChatGPT makes a reasonable attempt in providing the information that we asked. I'm now going to prompt some information about our project, including key milestones. I'm also going to include one of the major restrictions that we have in week 7. As you can see, the AI provides a weekly summary of key milestones, including what each of the team members should be completing. Once it's provided all the information, it even asks us if we would like a Gantt chart. I'm going to say yes, and let's see what it produces. I'm now going to ask if the project is feasible. I'm also going to confirm what are the key milestones, as well as ask what are the key dependencies. As you can see, quite a bit of information is provided. However, this is where the human comes into play. The human must evaluate this information. The advantage of using AI is that you can undertake multiple tests. For example, here I'm going to ask for a what-if analysis. As you can see, the output demonstrates a range of different possibilities and the impacts. As another example, I'm going to ask the AI what would happen if we can't change the milestone end date. As you can see, that the AI will provide a whole range of suggestions that the human must apply critical thinking. For the demonstration, I'm now going to ask it to implement a risk reduction strategy. Then I'm going to ask it to create a team Gantt chart, as well as one for each individual, so each individual can track their own milestones. And I'm going to ask it to export it to an Excel file. As you can see, the AI has followed my instructions. Let's have a quick look at the Excel file. As you can see, the Excel file was produced. One tab representing the team and one for each individual. Again, the key now is for the human to apply critical thinking skills to analyze to make sure the information is somewhat correct. So far, I've shown a few random approaches. What happens if you're unsure on what to do? Well, let's take a different approach and ask the AI to guide us through the process. So for this example, I'm going to be using Copilot, and I'm going to create a prompt where I'm going to be asking it to help me in this process. As before, I've provided some background information, but the key goal here is, I don't know what I'm doing, give me help. When you look at the response, you'll see that even though I asked for help, AI generally wants to do a bit too much for us, and it provides us with lots of information. That wasn't my original intention. Now, you need to be very careful. While it can provide you with information, is that information correct and suitable? It is easy to fall into a trap where you think, I just want to save time, let me just use what the AI has provided with me. Refer back to my co-intelligence videos. The final step always needs to be critical analysis by the human. Evaluative judgment must be applied. Now, if the AI is giving you a little bit too much information, let's write a new prompt. And this time here, let's be a little bit more explicit. We are going to be more clear that we want to work through this together. Through this new prompt, we've now been given a structure to work through. We have been given the opportunity to write the information required, which we will then work together with the AI to scaffold the plan. I'm now going to copy and paste the prompt that we used in Copilot to see how it performs in Gemini. Once again, just like we saw in Copilot, if we want to take full control of the process to ensure that the human input is an important part of that process, we're going to need to be explicit with our prompt that we want to work together. As we have covered 3 different AI platforms, you will notice that each platform looked at the project and the planning in a different perspective. For this reason, it is quite valuable to use multiple AI platforms to gain feedback on your project. So now I'm going back into ChatGPT and I'm going to copy and paste the same prompt from Copilot. This time, learning from our mistakes, we're going to be very explicit, and from our original prompt, we're going to add in that we want to work on this together, do not provide all the information. As you can see, the AI output provides us with a range of information that we can evaluate. It provides us with a suggestion of what to do next. As I don't know what I should be doing next, I'm actually going to ask the AI what to do and to explain why they believe that is the best next step to complete. As you can see, the AI complies. Together, we've explored a range of different scenarios and options. As you can see, the AI can take full control. However, you have to be very careful of that output. The best approach is to apply cognitive AI, cognitive co-intelligence, as I've demonstrated in previous videos. Don't let AI do all the work. Let it guide you so you learn and remain in control of the information and the process. If you let AI be in control, you're setting yourself up for failure, and that can be career ending. I'm Dr. Sasha Nikolic. I hope you've enjoyed this video.